Hello everybody. Today I'd like to make a video about a new purchase that I've made. This pen you see here is a Aurora 88K from the 50s. The aesthetics of it is what attracted me at first, but I must admit that I was struck by the quality of the manufacturing of this particular pen. This particular model has a rose gold plated cap, and it has a Mille style finishing on it, and it has this nice little drop design on the clip. The clip is actually pretty stiff, so you can secure the pen, and the pen is a piston filler. And then it has this black dot on top of the cap. Aesthetically, this pen is gorgeous, and it keeps on going with this beautiful hooded nib. Let's put it to the test. I am using the Mont Blanc Royal Blue on this pen just because I think it's a very good match. Let's see how it writes. As you can see, it writes a little finer than your regular M nib, and it has a little bit of elasticity, and it's really pleasant to write with, and I love the smoothness of it. It's super smooth, but it still lets you know what you're doing on the paper. It's really nice, and when you press a little bit, it gets pretty wet, so it doesn't the feed works well, and it doesn't the pen is never thirsty for ink. It's always nice, and it writes really well, and I really like the feeling of it. Yeah, so the hooded nib is actually really pretty, and I like this aspect of the pen. The pen looks a little bit like a spaceship, which makes sense because this pen is the design is totally space age, and I really love the integrated feed, which is ebonite, by the way, obviously, and the piston filler works really well. And I also love the design of the ink window, which right now you can see because I charged the pen completely. And yeah, the pen writes effortlessly, like with no pressure whatsoever, and even in the weird directions it doesn't have any kind of doesn't get tired, it doesn't stop or anything. It had a little hard start here because I had kept it uncapped for a few moments before I started writing with it, but it started right away, right after that. Another thing I would like to say is that many Aurora pens came with Aurora 88, I'm talking about. They came with flexible nibs. In this case, we have a hard nib, but I had a seller, not the seller of this particular pen, but I had one seller tell me that these nibs can't be flexible because of the fact that they are tiny, and they have the hood on the top, so they couldn't bend even if you tried. I have to disagree with that. There is a few videos on YouTube which prove that guy wrong, and other people wrong that like to say that Aurora 88s are not, they cannot be flexible ever. But I have also spoken with a few important collectors and people that know a thing or two about fountain pens, and they all agreed, they all confirmed that Aurora made some crazy flexible nibs on these pens as well. In fact, they used a particular designation on the piston mechanism, on the piston knob, which is gone here because it's very faint, and it's a color code. They used a color code with a circle and a dot. So this is my review of this beautiful pen, and thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.